Daniel here in a tech studio. Spotify car thing. The thing from Spotify for your car. What is this car thing, and is it worth it for your car and you? Let's get into it. All right, so what is this thing? It's literally called Spotify car thing. That is its name. I'm still not sure what to call it either, and apparently neither does Spotify. Yes, Spotify, the software company. Yes, this is the only Spotify brand hardware that they make, as far as I know. What it is an external device made by Spotify to run the Spotify app and connect to your car's stereo. Although you can connect it to any Bluetooth source. Yeah, I think that pretty much explains it. Why is this thing so special? I don't know, marketing, I guess. The only reason this is popular, honestly, what I think, my theory, is because they made you put yourself on a wait list just to order one. I was on a wait list for like 6 months, I'm not even exaggerating, until they allowed me to order one. Anyways, and in the Spotify car thing, we have, well, I don't know actually. This thing doesn't really have specs. Again, it is a thing because no one knows how to describe this thing. All I can really tell you is it's $80. It syncs with your Spotify app, requires Spotify premium subscription. Oh, and it has many buttons and a 4-inch screen. Has a few different kinds of mounts like a vent mount, CD tray mount that are all magnetic. That's nice. And finally, it has voice control, so you can give it voice commands by saying, "Hey Spotify, give me my money back." I guess it's fine. We're getting closer and closer to the main question of why does this exist, but we'll go into that a little bit later. But without knowing or understanding its purpose, it's really hard to decide whether the design is good or not, because again, what is it for? Okay, you got your 4 speed dial buttons on the top. You can program to whatever playlist or album or whatever you want. That's kind of cool. A settings button on the top right, a big soft scroll wheel you turn to navigate the screen, also doubles as a button when you press it to choose your options. The button below it is the back button. And if you don't want to deal with like kind of the iPod style scrolling wheel, you can just swipe with your fingers because it's a touch screen. I will say it's much smaller and thinner than I anticipated. Build quality is good, so they did good on that. It doesn't feel cheap, so that's nice. I appreciate the assortments of attachment, although the vent one barely fits in my 2015 Corolla. Thankfully, it is magnetic, so slapping it on and off is a breeze. Comes with a 12-volt charger as well. And that's kind of it. I don't know what else I can tell you about it. Okay, so what is the thing like to live with? Well, you know, I got some thoughts on this one. First question I want to pose is, why?
Why?
Why does this exist? So let me set the stage here. 2015 Toyota Corolla. Not an amazing car by any means at all whatsoever. Now, this doesn't have navigation built in or Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but guess what else I have? Smartphone. That's right. This means I can have Spotify and Google Maps in one place on my phone, literally on one screen right here in this mount. With my screen and the built-in screen that comes with the car, that's 2 screens I must have in order to get anywhere, really. Why then do I now need another screen just for Spotify? The car thing, it doesn't have navigation on it. You can't answer calls with it. No, it just displays Spotify. That's all it does. My phone already does that. And now I have 3 screens blasting at me, and 2 of them I don't even need. This car thing is like solving a problem that didn't exist. If I have a newer car, then I probably have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which eliminates the need to even use my phone and consolidates everything into one screen, including Spotify. Even if you have an older car, 10 plus years old, it can't be too old because it has to have Bluetooth to work. I still don't know what the use case for this would even be. If you have a use case, please let me know in the comments below. I really want to know how people use this thing. If you wanted to say controlling Spotify is why this exists, then I will remind you that the steering wheel controls and buttons on the stereo kind of already exist for this reason. I mean, even charging is a nightmare. That's one more device that I don't need that requires another cable that I don't have room for. Like damn, I got a dash cam, my phone, my passenger's phone, and the car thing. I don't have any more outlets, Spotify. What do you want me to do? Okay, so I got 3 screens here, right? Okay, I really drove around for a few weeks with these 3 screens, and I really tried to use it as intended. For a little while, it was kind of cool. You know, driving around town, doing errands in my immediate area, it felt pretty handy. It kind of eliminated the need to use my phone entirely, so that was kind of nice. But once I need to use navigation on my phone, then I didn't need to use it at all, and it was really just in the way. So maybe that's a use case? If you don't need to use your phone for any reason at all, and all you need to use is Spotify, then this is actually really cool and really useful. But as soon as you gotta use a map, your $80 Spotify machine becomes useless because you already control Spotify from one screen on your phone. And if you have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, your car thing and your phone both become useless. Okay, is it worth it? Clearly, Spotify doesn't even know why this exists. So why should you shell out $80 for it? Well, you shouldn't. This thing is 10 years too late. If I was still driving my 97 Honda Accord, this would be game changing. This would be incredible. But you know, it's 2022, and every new car since like 2015 already has Bluetooth and touchscreens and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Maybe your use case is you think it's neat and you want it anyways, and that's great. Do you? It is a pretty neat little device. Me personally, I can't find a use for it in this decade. So I'm gonna have to give it 2 out of 5 chilies. It is a really, really niche device, and it's a cool idea. And if you can find a use for it, it's pretty handy. When I finally found its one use after like a week or so of using it, it was pretty cool. But that usefulness window gets slimmer every passing year, and I'm afraid Spotify is way too late to the party on this one. Sorry. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.